Hi everyone, my name is Lauren von Dehsen and this is my solid 2014 conference proposal. I'm a product designer and I work on the Nike Plus Fuel Band, which is this guy. And I've worked on it for both the original Fuel Band and the Nike Plus Fuel Band SE, which just launched a little while back. So I found that working on a product that has hardware components and software components is just more complex than any other type of design where you're dealing with just software or you're dealing with maybe a traditional product that's not a smart product. And that's because when you think of software design and what we've been doing over the past so many years, we've been designing things that kind of look like this. You have your apps, you have your website. They interact, they overlap, but they're each their own property and they're developed on their own to some extent. And now with a hardware and software device, you've got a whole mix of things going on. You've got the hardware, you've got the firmware, you've got, again, the apps and the website, and sometimes you even have questions around the way it all comes together in the cloud and the internet piece of it. So it looks a little bit more like this. And what the designer ends up doing is thinking in this zigzag pattern where you're not thinking about any single property at a time. You're thinking across the properties. You're thinking about the way the data is flowing from one to the next and how the experience follows that. And so inevitably one thing changed in one place is impacting something changed somewhere very different, somewhere in a different component, if not all the components. And so this just becomes that much harder than our jobs are already to keep all of these pieces aligned and to keep the product experience as good as it can possibly be. And it really is the next wave of what's challenging designers. So I'd like to talk about what I've found in my 2 years thinking through this type of work and draw upon my experience, but also what's out there in the market and the other products that are dealing with the same, in the hopes that it will spark some ideas and a conversation for other designers working in the space. Thanks. Bye.